Is this an...
Well, you know, we're just going over all this holiday stuff because our friend here, Melanie, from Community Ambulance, always has such incredible advice to pass along when it comes to staying safe, regardless of the topic. She's always on it. So we were discussing some of these things, and, you know, some of it was even taking me by surprise, Melanie, when you were telling me about it. So let's just jump in. Where do we want to start?
Decorating.
Decorating.
There's a lot, over 15,000 people a year end up in the ER because of holiday decorating accidents.
Oh, dear.
So if you're going to decorate outside the house, putting lights up, make it a family affair. If you're up on a ladder, you need 2 people.
Okay.
So if you're on the ladder, make sure someone always has 2 hands holding the ladder. Every year we run calls where people fall off a ladder and they're by themselves and there's no one to call 911 for them.
That is a bad situation to be in. Let's stay outside and let's talk about some of this stuff when it comes to putting up lights.
So you need to make sure that the lights you have are rated for outdoor.
Okay,
so it'll tell you on the tag, there's tags on all of the lights. It'll tell you for indoor or outdoor or both. Some are rated for both. Also, you need to read on the box how many strands can you plug into each other.
Without it shorting out.
You can overload these and it will actually start a fire.
Which is horrible.
So, yes, if you're going to be using extension cords, they need to be rated for outside. If you're going to use them outside. If you're going to use them inside, then it doesn't really matter.
Got it. So we don't want a Griswold action going on, okay?
No,
so make sure you're
definitely
doing it the
not.
right way.
Yes.
And this is interesting about the tinsel because you said you definitely don't want your pets to get a hold of this.
No, pets can actually eat the tinsel off the tree and it can actually cut their intestines.
I had no
clue. Yeah, tinsel is made out of like a metallic material.
Makes sense.
So yes, also little kids can get it, you know, and they get it stuck in their throat. You just want to be careful with tinsel. If you're going to use it at the top of a tree if you have small children. Also, same thing with ornaments. If you have glass breakable ornaments, you want to put them above where a small child can get them, or just use the plastic, the unbreakable kind.
I like the plastic. It's easier, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so where are we moving on to next?
So a lot of people use the LED lights, which do not heat up at all. So these actually are glass. So these will actually heat up if your tree is dry. So if you have a real Christmas tree, you need to keep it wet. You need to make sure there's water in it every day.
Got it.
So the dry trees are the ones that are more likely to catch on fire.
And also, don't leave your lights on the real trees,
do not leave your lights on when you are not home.
Okay.
So if you leave or when you go to bed, turn the lights off. Yes, definitely.
Real or artificial trees?
Real or artificial trees. Turn them off. Some artificial trees are made out of metal, so if they heat up, you can actually get a short, and it'll actually electrocute people.
Oh my gosh.
So,
goodness.
Real Christmas trees are the best way to go, in my opinion.
Hence the Christmas tree on
Other
our
things
head.
are just make sure that you, like when you buy gifts for your children, make sure they're age appropriate.
Sure.
These little bitty Legos you don't want to buy for a 2-year-old. These are for older kids. Also, some toys will come with the button batteries. Kids do swallow these. They can cause a lot of damage. These will also be in light up ornaments on trees.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, and if you have the glass bulbs, the little ones, the replacement bulbs are also really small.
Yeah.
And children can definitely
choke on
those. And also, if you look at the little fuses that go in Christmas lights, they are very small and can easily be swallowed by a small child.
Oh, wow. So you just got to be careful of all this stuff, right,
Just make sure it's age appropriate, pretty much. Your toys and the lights and stuff like that. So
great tips. We have to leave it there. We always could have more time with Melanie because she has so much good stuff. But thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you for having us. Merry Christmas.
And we're going to go ahead and send it to break.